So what's your view? Again, I think it's very important for the audience to know we don't know the final bill. It still has to get through the Senate. But from what you're seeing and you're hearing out of D.C., what are your big concerns when it comes to this big, beautiful bill?
That this bill is going to disinvest in local economies. Already you see with substantial layoffs in the capital region of Washington, Baltimore, Virginia, you see many people out of work. That means they're spending less. That means they fall behind on their mortgages. It means they can't take care of their basic expenses. I think it's important to understand that the bill, as currently constituted, would significantly disinvest in local communities, big cities, small towns, by cutting back on programs, by cutting back on the safety net. It's going to have a negative economic effect. When you combine it with two things, one, the tariffs being imposed by the administration, which raises the cost of goods for so many Americans, and it raises the cost of inputs for many small business owners who import the things they sell in the United States from Asia or from South America or from Canada. It has an impact on those small businesses and therefore decelerates the economy. And the third thing is the retaliatory tariffs, which are hammering the agriculture sector so that those farmers that are used to selling their grains and their agricultural products abroad aren't going to sell as much because of the retaliatory tariffs, or it's going to be more difficult for them to sell. These three things combined is where you'll see the impact. So the budget.
Mark, let me jump in just for a second. You have a list of a few things you're concerned about. Clearly, you have a number of concerns. You don't see it as a positive. I want to get a little bit more specific. One part of this bill potentially are SALT deductions, potentially going from about $10,000 up to $40,000. What do you think that means for people living in big cities around the country? I mean, specifically, your hometown of New Orleans. What would that mean to see that SALT deduction?
So that part of the bill, the reversal of what they did in 2017, is something I support. Because I don't think people should pay a tax on a tax. I don't think the federal government should tax the money you pay to state and local governments. I believe that since 2017. And I think to reverse that would be a good thing. Some people believe it benefits only certain Americans. I believe what it does is it creates a fundamental playing field where you don't pay a tax on a tax.
What about the what we like to call the Trump tax cuts? The president posting yesterday on True Social, if this bill doesn't pass, taxes increase by 68%. Part of it's personal taxes. It's also business taxes. Do you have differing views when it comes to the individual taxes?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think, Frank, that the tax bill that the president has proposed, 75% of the benefits go to the top 5% of Americans. Substantial benefits go to the 813 billionaire Americans. We've proposed a better idea. Why not cut taxes substantially for Americans who make less than $100,000 a year? Those that make $100,000 a year in this bill are going to get crumbs, while others get substantial cuts. The bill is imbalanced. It's not going to benefit working people. And I think the details around what the tax cut have not been discussed. People are using talking points. They're using spin. The real thing, when you get into the details, the benefits go to the wealthiest Americans. 85% of Americans make less than $100,000 a year. 60% of households make less than $100,000 a year. If you want to do something, as we think at the Urban League, for those Americans, let's cut taxes for them, and let's make billionaires pay their fair share.